So there we have the kickoff of game number 2 down here in Moruga. The home team up against Pleasantville Secondary. And no doubt with their home support, they'll be hoping to really take care of business and move on in the competition. But it's not going to be an easy outing for them, as they have work to do on a difficult surface. We already saw the demands of this in the first game here, and now they have an opportunity quickly, but ball cleared away and safely. And so Pleasantville in their blue strips, no doubt trying to make sure, and I feel that that blue strip is more or less I don't know if it's a borrowed strip, but it's like the second strip. So they trying their best here, Pleasantville, trying to get something started going down that right hand side, and not able to get too far forward, but they will take it. Played up, and now it's headed out, but again good position in here. Once that ball is played in that little area there, it really is a problem for them. The shot is a little bit wide of target, and it goes behind. So now Pleasantville trying to just get the ball forward quickly, and hoping that they could really, that's a strong tackle, getting the ball upfield quickly. They're not wasting any time at all, trying to get it to Young. And now Moruga also not able to really get the ball out of their half much since this play started. Here's a great opportunity. This could be a goal, and it is. Goal number 1, Pleasantville, hitting the skids early o'clock, and it's that man Tyrese Phillip who has given them the lead, and he scored it in the 4th minute of play. So Tyrese Phillip wasting no time. The ball again sat up nicely for him, and he had goalkeeper Turner at his mercy and just slipped it past him for the opening goal in this encounter. 1-0 to Pleasantville. They draw first blood against the home team. So they'll try again. Now Moruga, of course, they would like to get back in the play as quickly as possible, and the goalkeeper somehow seemed to take the wrong angle on this one, almost give them a chance. Moruga, but Moruga will have to battle hard here to try to get back in this one. Phillips again creating problems, but the ball just, as I said, it seems to have a mind of its own. It just seems to want to stick around under, and now it goes forward, but easily tracked down by the Moruga defenders. But it's a battle, really a tough battle to try to keep control and really get everything that you want out of this encounter. Collymore plays it forward, and again they're trying here, but getting a little bit of a knock there, but you're still trying to play through it. But it remains the possession of Pleasantville, of Moruga rather, as they now try to get it forward. The ball though picked away by Phillips. He's on the move again, and this time he's trying to team up his partner there, Joseph. Joseph trying to again to get it back in the middle of the park. Edwards is there, but it's going to be another free kick. So Pleasantville really coming out here with a big rush at the Moruga defense. This could be another opportunity here to test the mettle of Jaden Turner in goal. And striking this one up here now. They're going towards goal. Just slipped over his hand, slipped out of his hands and over the bar. He did the smart thing. He didn't try to catch it, but he had his hands up there to try to block it. And this time, Joshua Kesney effort just tipped over by the goalkeeper. Rather, that should be Elliott's effort, I should say. Here is the cross ball coming in again. Another opportunity. The ball still in the mire here. Can he get some kicking room? He leaves it here now. And another cross ball, but this one is a little too strong from Young. But still able to track it down. There is Elliott, the man who started it all with that free kick that that was tipped over for a corner. And now they have another corner kick. And he's going to be the provider once again. This time it's a little bit short, but the ball again is not cleared properly, and he will get another chance. Elliott on his left foot this time to hit it over. The ball just eludes the goalkeeper, and it eventually he got a little sniff on it, I would say, tipped it, and it's going to be another corner kick for Pleasantville. Malik Young again will try to send it in. He does. The little stab at goal, but this time it goes behind and it is wide of the mark. So the home team gets an opportunity to breathe a little bit. They've been under siege so far. Here's a big kick coming from Turner. Still they're battling for it hard. Paulette getting the recovery, but still not able to get it out of harm's way, and Young was able to battle back for it. So Moruga really haven't really been able to settle just yet. LeBron Williams and every company getting in there. Now they get the opportunity to get the ball out of harm's way. Just that little bit. But they just give it back to them and creating problems. Pleasantville on the march again. But going across there and taking care of business was Justin Ochoa. Moruga wanting something here, but having a tough time keeping control of the ball and really trying to slow down the juggernaut that is Pleasantville. Pleasantville really came here and they put on a serious rush at Moruga so far. But this is what they want, to get the ball up, opportunity for a shot. Taking it first time, and then the ball just stuck in the mud. Not able to really get it on target was Collymore. But they will try again. The ball's still bouncing around there. They're still fighting hard for it. And eventually it's out of play. But it's a fierce battle in the middle of the park here. Nobody giving an inch. And they're not expecting any either because neither team is backing down here. Here's a lovely cross, but it might be too strong, and it goes behind. Ramsey was trying to float it into the area. Ball again is coming back at the Moruga defense, but they're able to deal with it comfortably this time around, and Williams trying his best, but he is robbed of it, and not wasting any time. The ball is played up into the area. That is going to be a free kick, and holding his hand up, apologizing for his transgression there was Edwards. Terrell Thompson, the captain for Moruga, sends this one up again, trying to tee up his front runners, but they're having a tough time getting the handle on the ball. Travell can't turn. Here it is again, played in the area, looking for some kind of movement there. And you see already the players are having a tough time just maneuvering in those difficult conditions. And this one played back to the goalkeeper. This could be problems for him, but he does well. Gets it out on that far side as they come matching. Morales plays it upfield and trying to turn his man, but gets a free kick in the process. And you can see players having to lift themselves out of the mud. It's not an easy assignment for them. Here's another ball played in, but once more the defense gets there first, and then they have to kind of help each other to get it out of the water. And this time, not taking any chances at all, Terrell Thompson decides to clear his line because he knows that his defense was out of position badly. Another whistle to end that attack. You get the impression Moruga haven't really settled as yet. They're still just kind of feeling their way through this encounter. But this is where they want to get the ball, trying to get it up into those dangerous areas. Another one played down there, hoping to get this one in. Can he keep it in? He does well. Still have possession there, Joseph, as they again lose the handle on it. Just careless there on that occasion. But Joseph is there again. He shakes off his man nicely, still trying to get it in there, but Ochoa is also battling for it. And then the defense just clears the lines quickly, but only just. Can he get the ball back inside? And this time it's charged down by Travell for Moruga. So one goal by Pleasantville, almost 14 and a half going in this encounter. We already saw a big 8-0 win for Naparima College. So they go marching through, and Superior West, they are out. Travell wins another free kick for Moruga. Just Terrell Thompson sending upfield again, running quickly there. This could be problems here, but the ball just not cooperating. In fact, he tried to cut the angle, maybe he tried to cut it a little too sharply because he was going one way and the ball was going the other Williams, and LeBron Williams trying his best there to get some kind of an advantage, but he got behind the defense. He just couldn't maintain his balance and maintain possession of the ball. Ball thrown in and picked up again. Here they go quickly, driving forward, still battling, still going. Can he get it across to LeBron? Williams trying to turn with it, and he's being robbed of it there quickly by Elliott. And that's good work, but they win it back, and now the ball is, he's trying to get it across, but it skids off the outer portion of the boot, and it goes behind. It's going to be an easy goal kick. Deshaun Adams looks like the one to take it. But guess who has it? It's picked up easily in midfield by Moruga. They are trying to get it forward, still running with it, and that's really not the one. Lynch, and this time they get it over on that far side. This could be an opportunity. He slips his man. Can he find his teammates? Rolls it across the face of the goal, and there's nobody there. But Moruga still have numbers up, still turning, twisting, trying to go one way, then the next. Kesney gets it back, and they've slipped the ball inside, trying to get it for no foul. And again, it's a foot race going the other way. So end-to-end action here as the goal scorer, Phillips, trying to apply the pressure and might get back possession for Pleasantville. They lead by 1-0. Now they have movement down that right-hand side. Young, can he get the cross in? It's where the goalkeeper is in trouble as the ball, he was backpedaling there. Luckily for him, the ball sailed a little bit on Young and it went behind. So 1-0 it is. So they'll try again to see if they can really do something from here. Santana Smith and company will be hoping that they could get this out of harm's way quickly. Another chance for KL Elliott to get this one close to goal. He again tries the shot from distance, but it's blocked by the wall. And opportunity here. He's in his own half, so he could be leading. Here goes LeBron again, trying to get in there. Williams trying to play it, but he's trying to open up and maybe place it into that far corner. But he really never made the type of contact that he wanted to, although he came under a little bit of pressure as well. And that might have thrown him off. Young turns onto his left foot and then gives it away. But coming in quickly and taking it, but then he too gives it away. And Paulette, Pleasantville. Now that is their main man, Elliott, the captain, pulling all the strings for them at the moment. Again, they're aiming the ball, trying to get it in there to Phillips. A shot coming from probably out of nothing from Wiley. And offsides would have been the call. So Turner could breathe a little bit easier now. He's seen his goal really, his citadel being attacked non-stop. They're trying again over on that far side. Joseph has it, but he is being harassed by two players. They're giving away quite a bit of pounds to him. He's a big fella. He's a wide body as well. He's what we call in football an L1011. For those of New Year airplanes. And here he comes once more. Still battling there, Elliott. trying his best to turn his man, and it's an infringement somewhere spotted by the referee. So he's gone back to Moruga. They trail by 1-0. 20 minutes gone. Still plenty of time for them to really get into the groove, so to speak. But not like that. When they just give the ball away, back it goes to Pleasantville. Joseph trying to win it back, but he does well. He just throws off his man, and they're able to get the ball back. Now Joseph goes scampering down that left-hand side, looking for some contact. He's still fighting for it, and then Ochoa wins the free kick. So 1 goal separating these two teams at the moment. And given the conditions, you'd want to believe there should be a couple more. We had 8 in the first game. And how many will we have in game number 2? We're on our way here again. Here is LeBron Williams, nice take, but the ball again sticks in the water, and that just kind of threw him off of his stride there. And you could see him, he was really looking to run forward, maybe get a shot off. And here's another ball, beautifully played in there. Phillips again on the move, but he's not the quickest. And he has to foul his man. The referee says yes. For a moment there, it looked as if he had gotten away with it when the captain, Terrell Thompson, fell over. But the referee says that Phillips was too aggressive, too much contact, and it's going the other way. Another ball played up, and good header out by the defense as they again try to get possession and keep the Wolves from the door, so to speak. Pleasantville, and Elliott does well again, the captain. He's been here, there, and everywhere for his team. Moruga, meanwhile, having difficulty linking up their passes, especially from midfield into attack. This time they try to get it again to Williams, but it's intercepted quickly by Adams. And he plays it out on that far side to Joseph, but it's out of play. Here's another ball played forward. That's much too straight. And comfortably taken by the goalkeeper. As you can see, the stanchion on the far side, the stanchions there in the picture. Those are the light stanchions. And this lovely facility here in Moruga. A real gem for the community. Still trying his best there, holding on for dear life, Kenny Ramsey. Not letting his man go as he sensed that Travell was trying to turn on him and set up a quick counter-attack. Instead, it's a free kick. Almost one back there by Moruga. They have it now. Lynch, can he turn with it? Still being harassed, and turns away nicely from Wiley. Gets the ball inside. That's good control. Still trying to get the cross in, but he can't. The ball just not cooperating there. And eventually it's played into touch. It's going to be another throw-in to Pleasantville secondary. The ball once again switching hands quickly and played upfield. Joseph, the intended target once again, but it's too strong for the big fella. And again, the conditions making life very difficult for these players on both teams, as a lot of passes are errant passes. And now it's a foot race in the mud. Chipped off one man. Keep going. Can he get somebody on the inside? Looking for some support. Flicks it across the goal. The goalkeeper comes and he claims it nicely there. And Kaelan Martin hasn't seen much action so far, but he had to be alert there. Again, the passes not really where they're supposed to be, but that's primarily because of the conditions. Throw taken, that might be a foul throw. The back foot looked like it got off the ground, and just running in front of his man and clearing his lines. They're not taking any chances at all at the back. Philip Guide. This time the throw is a good one, and once more the pass is just a little bit tight. Can he get it over? No elevation at all. This time it's just scooped up, and Wiley can bring it away. But Thompson loses out. And another attempt at a through ball is intercepted quickly. Elliott. He's trying to play a defense splitting pass, does well. Plays the ball inside. Phillips is there again. Can he get this one in? Over the bar it goes. Well. He had the goalkeeper at his mercy there. You could just see the goalkeeper Turner almost bending backwards. And then the ball teed up nicely. Should have hit it here. And really should have done better with that. That was a great opportunity for goal number 2. For Pleasantville and for himself personally. There's Philip battling away. Ball just played inside. Now Moruga on the move down that right hand side. Another tackle takes it away. And that might be another foul throw, but the referee allowing play to continue. But certainly it's borderline foul throw there. Could so easily have been called. Still with possession. Now they're trying to play that cheeky little ball in the middle of the park, but that's dangerous because it's so hard to run with the ball, as he's finding out now. But he's going, still going. Here's another tackle coming in, and holding his own there quite nicely is Kesney. He's trying to turn his man, still might get away with it, and might get a bite in the area. They're still going. A lot of tackles, a lot of legs involved there, until eventually it's chipped away and then helped on downfield by the big Malik Young. So Moruga battling now, trying to get things into stride. They're on the move again. Lynch gets it back. Diego Phillips. And now it's going forward, but it's badly misplayed here, and it might be a chance. Almost getting a shot, a touch on there was LeBron Williams, and eventually it's back in midfield where the ball is just changing hands quickly. They're going from one end of the field to the next. Another opportunity, slips a ball inside, but not well read. However, a breakdown at the back, and this could be problems here now for Moruga. Pleasantville though, pressing Joseph, trying his best to get involved there, and it will in fact be a throw-in to Moruga. One goal so far, 29 minutes almost gone in this game. This time they changed it, they turn it over. The throw was a bad one. You have to give your teammate a better chance to play the ball, or to at least receive the ball. And there he had to try to head it back, jump and head it back to the thrower, Phillips, and they turn it over. Ramsey is going to try a long one. Akini Ramsey taking his time. Then he sends it in, but it never gets to Phillips. That's because they're in the way. He gets a chance now. Ramsey has a shot, and it just sails on him. Too strong. He needed to take a lot off of it to give the men queuing up at the back post a chance. This time it's another free kick just inside the Moruga half. So now they eventually would get the ball moving. This could be interesting here. The goalkeeper has to come, and he does well, just taking it ahead of Collymore, who had made a good run, kind of like on the blind side. Nobody picked him up, and he almost got in there. Then he got a whole face load of dirt and water, and you can see him trying to wipe it out of his eyes. It's going to be an opportunity, but he might have. There are two players down, one from each team. It's Collymore from Moruga, and I'll tell you who he might be. It might just be a little bit of that mud, the slush being kicked up into the eyes. As you can see them trying to wash out the face, wash his face, just to try to get the stuff out of the eyes. But both players, it looks like, are going to be okay, which is good news. And meantime, some of the players took the opportunity to get some refreshments, which is a wise move. Although it's getting dark down here, it's still a hectic pace these teams are keeping, and the ground isn't helping because it's still very heavy indeed. But you just saw that the goalkeeper tried to roll it out, and it didn't go too far away from him. Philip turning nicely, but losing out in the process. The ball now is with the other Phillips, Diego Phillips for Moruga. But they lose the ball, and slipping the ball forward. Joseph again is on the move, but can't get there before the defender. And Wiley plays it into touch for another throw-in. The throw will get us started again. Here it is. But immediately he's headed down. Now can he get a shot going towards goal? Yes, he does. But he was more or less trying to chip the goalkeeper because he got under the crowd low and hard and see what happens. But at least he got it on target and forced the keeper to save. And guys are just tackling here, and now they get a chance. Again, LeBron Williams running forward here with it, and he was being harassed. So it's going to be a free kick to Moruga. And players are really just feeling the hurt now as they tried to go into strong tackles under difficult conditions, so sometimes the ball might just be there for the waiting, for the taking, and defenders giving that and just kind of sit there at different parts of the field. And several players are just limping and hobbling around the place because of the demands on their muscles. Travell, only the latest one, as he is really just struggling to come off the field at the moment. A little hop, skip, and jump to come up, trying to get their charges going. Kyle Small, the man pulling the strings from the sidelines for the Pleasantville team. He would be happy that his team is leading, but I'm sure he would like to see a couple more goals go in. Especially like a chance like what Phillips had a short while ago to double the team's lead and his own personal tally. It's a little bit of a delay. They're taking forever to get this kick going, to get this kick going forward. And now they have players up, but they are more or less at the back post. 4 of them, 3 in the one cluster and one just at the apex of the penalty area. Here's the ball played in towards the goalkeeper, and the header down and scored. As simple as candy from a baby. The goalkeeper was in trouble all along, and you could just tell that he was not going to get there, and Brandon Collymore makes it 1-1 in the 36th minute. The ball floated in and nudging it into an open net with the goalkeeper stranded in no man's land. So that makes it 1-1 now, game on again. And let's see if Moruga could keep this momentum going now, as they have their tails up at the moment. Trying there, there's the goal scorer, Collymore, places one over on the far side, does a good job with it also. And now still trying to get up there, but the big fella is there, and he is trying to maybe just get the ricochet off the defender. And this time it's dribbled off the field for another turnover in this game. 36 and a half gone in the first half of this encounter. Travell rather, trying to turn with it, decides he's going to play it back, and now it's coming forward. And another ball played in, given some height. The goalkeeper again is in trouble. He's under real pressure here. Almost got fooled by that one. There's another strong tackle there. And he went with the one hand. The ball was up in the air. Again, the angle he took, he was struggling to get back. And then eventually got a hand on it and kept it out. But he's really coming under some pressure here now for Pleasantville. Kalen Martin would want to be a little more positive for his teammates, and there's another foul throw. So the ball is going the other way, and another opportunity for Moruga now just before the half. If they could close off here with another goal, that would be nice for them. They have 7 minutes or so. There's a ball thrown in quickly, and but they're not able to take advantage. Moruga, they have numbers up on the outer position. If Pleasantville could hit them on the quick counter. Here goes Elliott running forward with the ball, doing well, but it's so tough for him to keep control. Still trying to turn his man, turns back onto his left foot, rolls the ball across, but then that is stuffed out quickly. And the tackle is coming thick and fast. Nobody seems to know where the ball is, and eventually it's being scooped up nicely, just to try to keep it out of the quagmire, which is more or less in the middle of the field. Young takes it over the line. It's going to be a goal kick. So 38, almost 39 minutes gone, and 1-1 the score line. But somehow we get the impression it's not going to stay that way for the remainder of this encounter. There's another ball played to LeBron Williams after it, and taking no chances. Just hitting the ball. Offsides is a call. LeBron Williams was in an offside position, so even if he had gotten the ball, it would have been pulled back. So 1-1 the scoreline. Pleasantville opened the scoring through Tyrese Phillips in the 4th minute, but then Brandon Collymore with a beautiful header from a nicely floated ball into the area makes it 1-1, and that's where we are at this time. How much longer will we stay there? Only time will tell, but this is a real battle royale taking place here. Morales wins that free kick. Turner with the kick upfield. Two defenders getting in each other's way, but they combine to keep it down. And now it's another lovely one played forward there by Young, and battling for it over on that far side, Elijah Joseph, but he's offsides. So the game becoming a little bit stop, start now as both teams turn the ball over frequently, but they turn it over either with offsides or with infringements. And they just seem to be going at each other. They're really just slugging it out right now. Another ball played up. That is a handled ball, but the referee allows play to continue. And another strong challenge from behind. Trying to keep the trying to keep things going here. They come in again. Here is Young trying to curl this one in, but this time the goalkeeper Turner is equal to the task, and immediately he sent it upfield. And the pass again is not a particularly good one, but Collymore will get to it first. He is trying to play the ball forward. It might stop there for the goalkeeper, comes sliding, and then he bobbles it. But luckily for him, it didn't go too far from him, and he was able to grab it and get a hold of it eventually. That could have gone so badly wrong for Pleasantville. Moruga, though, coming closer and closer. But they always have to be mindful of that man, Elliott, because he could produce something special that will just dissect everybody and split open their defense and maybe set up Phillips again for his second of the evening. Very cool customer indeed is KL Elliott. Here's a goalkeeper coming for this one and doing the smart thing, just trying to cradle it, not trying to maybe reach it at its highest point, but had seen that he had the time, took it low down, but he took it well. And the ball just ricocheting off the man, Young, striking it more or less against the boot of the defender, and we have yet another corner kick. So Pleasantville will try their best here. 43 minutes gone in this first half. 1-1 the score line. Pleasantville opening the scoring, Moruga with the equalizer. But that equalizer was scored in the 36th minute, so some time ago. Here's another one close to the goal, and once again the goalkeeper is there with one hand. They return the favor. They still can't get the ball in the area. There's a stab over the bar. Really good pressure from Pleasantville, but they really needed to capitalize on that. And the goalkeeper Turner breathing a huge sigh of relief. Can he get there? He does, but is it a throw in for Moruga or for Pleasantville? It's Moruga's ball. They keep possession of it, still going there, and then he's brought down, and that's going to be a free kick. This is a dangerous area for a free kick, and again, posing problems here was Travell, and he was brought down. And that is going to be the free kick for Moruga, the home team, desperate to take the lead here to give their fans something to cheer about. And I think they would like to get a win for their supporters as well. But Pleasantville giving as good as they're receiving. Now we have a man on the goal line, so everybody is onside. So they cannot be offside if that man is going to be standing there. I would probably send everybody inside the area if he's going to stay there. Here is the ball. Played towards the goalkeeper and he saves it. But only just. He had to go over to hit. Kalen Martin did well from that little stab at goal there. That almost went in. Corner for Moruga this time. Taking a while to execute it. Here it is, curling in. The header is there. The first time header, the ball is down in the area. Somebody to get a shot, nobody could get it. And again, trying to get away with Travell. but he loses the handle on it, and it's still with Pleasantville. They're coming away with it, but that pass is not a good one, and it's changing hands quickly. Now the water and the mud there, the slush, really just doing its part to trick the players. And this time the ball is taken away. But that is the end of the first half in this encounter. And even first half, if anything, Moruga started slowly. Pleasantville were the ones applying the urge. As Moruga came more and more into the game, they finally got an equalizer in the 36th minute when Brandon Collymore headed home. And that's where we are at the half. It is Moruga 1, Pleasantville 1. So we're getting ready for the second half of the second. We've already seen Naparima College secure safe passes through with a convincing 8-0 victory over Superior West. And now Moruga and Pleasantville trying to separate themselves here. They're deadlocked at the half at 1 apiece, and all to play for out here in Moruga. As I told you, the facility is a wonderful facility. The ground, though, has been taking a pounding, and as you could see, it really has been severely scarred today with these two games back-to-back like this, and the players are having a really tough time on it, but they're soldiers, as they say, and they're going to be battling through for their respective institutions. This, of course, is the Tiger Tanks Coca-Cola Intercol, and everybody wants to do well in this. In fact, they live for this. That is the whistle to get us on our way. And Adrian Hoylas says, let's play, gentlemen. And here we go again. Brilliant opportunity here. Good run, bringing the ball forward as they try to climb into this one quickly now. Smith, a little bit of harassing there, pushing, but good defensive work again as Ramsey turning away from the pressure, and but they can't get it too far upfield, and eventually the ball almost belatedly runs over the line for a throw-in. Ball thrown in, and immediately it's won back by Moruga, the home team, with good support here, I might add, really trying to give their fans something to cheer about, and a goal or two might just be what the doctor ordered for them. The battle in midfield is an intense one, and again trying to do his bit inside of there is Kesney, turning, twisting, and then eventually ran into problems and had to commit the infringement. So 1-1 the scoreline now, with both teams poised here. Who will take the lead? Here's a lot of ball played upfield and flicked on, but the defense holds and might still be able to keep it in. No, he's unable to at this time. Guide. Another throw-in. And for the second time, the first man touching the ball is one of the opposing players. And still going. There's Phillips, the goal scorer, trying to maybe get another shot on goal. This time it goes off target, but it's charged down by, it's kept in play by the goalkeeper, and now, and that might be a bit of an injury there. You could see him just kind of holding the knee and limping a little bit, that Paulette, but again he's battling through. It's really been a tough surface for them, everybody, goalkeepers as well, even the officials. They're having a really tough time on the ground. It's badly cut up, and it really is making life very difficult. Here's a chance. Can they get it going? And it goes behind. But another brilliant run by Phillips, trying to get behind the defense, and unfortunately this time not able to do it. In fact, it looked like Elliott was the man who had gone forward there, and a very skillful player, and has shown his ability already in this game. And, not able to really do much with the ball, Joseph, this time, and that could be an infringement, but the referee says no. But Joseph was sort of kicking, and you just see the captain go down, Terrell Thompson, and he's a tough cookie. But when they collided, You could see him almost immediately. He went down, and it might just have been the ankle that got caught there as they both went in there, and I could see him feeling it. He might have just caught the pegs or something of that nature. But he's going to probably come off to get some treatment. But I don't think he'll be off for too long. Ball thrown in again. Nice control once again, but able to just get it off the body of Phillips, and it's going to be, or rather they just got it, it should be Moruga's ball, as again the captain is struggling a little bit, Thompson. Players falling over and having a tough time in the conditions, but nobody's backing down. That's the thing. They know it's tough, and they're fighting. And there you could see getting some treatment on that ankle. And although he's heavily strapped up, it's still a bruise that he has to contend with. But the passes again, struggling most players to deal with the conditions, as the ball just going one way then the next, and nobody able to get a hold of it. Phillips still battling there again, doing well, gets the return ball. That's good play down that right hand side. Young gets the ball inside, it runs free here, opportunity for Joseph, he miskicks, and the ball still battling there. That could be a handle ball just at the edge of the area. Offside, says the referee's assistant. So for a moment there, it looked as if they had a chance at it, but you could see the big whack he took at it and then miskicked the ball. Probably tried to hit it too hard, and the ball just moved out of the way when he saw his wind up coming. Big tackle coming, but missing out, and the ball's just going awry. The players are trying, but it's proving to be very, very difficult indeed. And this is a corner to Pleasantville. Can they now get something going again? Malik Young is the man who's going to provide the cross. He's done a good job so far in the first half. You could see him trying to clear away a path there through the water and the mud. Chips this one in. It comes in, and still no shot. They're not able to get a footing on the ball, and eventually the defense holds and clears it away, but not very far. They're not out of the woods yet. Ball thrown in, kept in, and played forward, but he's in an offside position and didn't really bother to chase after the ball, but it would not have counted anyway had he even touched it from there. Ball back in play, and here's a takedown. I'm not sure how the referee's going to rule that one, because both players went down. A chance, and that should be a foul through. He just was locked in there, and now the free kick is called because Adams, Deshaun Adams, was just kind of pulling his man down, and he is going to get a yellow card. And the referee has had enough and decided that this is it, because LeBron Williams was just getting the better of his man, and they decided to end it there, to stop him dead in his tracks with a takedown. So 53 minutes gone. A nice opportunity here now for Moruga, the home team in the white tops. Well, they started as white, and you can't call them white anymore. There's a hint of white on them right now. Ball played in, the goalkeeper is coming, but he's not going to get there. And luckily for him, somebody on defense was able to get good enough contact, but they're still with a chance here. Can he get the cross in? He's waiting. Eventually he got something back, but it's behind everybody. And going the other way now, quickly moving the ball forward is Elliott. He gets it upfield, and they're still with numbers, good numbers in attack. Edwards also trying to indulge over on that far side, but robbed of it, but they still have possession. They have a throw-in. So from one end to the next, quickly the ball transitions because the passes are pretty long passes, and nobody wants to get caught with the ball, and you can see players are struggling right now. They've made the substitution, or have they? They just check in, and I think Che Jones is getting ready to come on for Pleasantville. But they're trying to see what is the status of this particular player. Is he going to be able to maneuver? And he's trying to stretch those muscles. Now he's getting up and making his way off the field, but who will be substituted? That is the big question, because it seems as if Jones has sat down again, and Edwards will continue. So maybe they're just waiting to see if Joseph will be able to continue before they make the substitution. Ball thrown into the area, and another opportunity here, chipped on, but it's beyond everyone, and but it stays in. So now a chance for Moruga to bring it forward, scampering forward now, just bringing it over the half line, and the pass is not a particularly good one, as it remains with Pleasantville. And that is Moruga's ball. It just got caught the tail end there of Guide's boot, and it goes over for another throw-in. 56 minutes gone. Are there more goals in this encounter? Guide again, or rather this time battling for it was Wiley, and still trying to apply pressure there. Elliott is quickly back on defense this time, plays a nice little ball inside, but look who is there again, quickly picking it upfield, and Elliott also doing the business at the back, trying to play the ball there. The pitch in the middle of the field is causing real problems, because it really is a tough surface to operate on. You can't have any footing, and the passes are coming out of there. Very, very hard to control them. And that's a nice little run down that right-hand side now. Where's the opportunity? Trying to get it, maybe trying to fool the goalkeeper, but just going over the bar. So finally they're going to make the substitution, it looks like. And eventually we'll see Che Jones is going to come on. Ball played inside, and once again they're off to the races. Young going to the train, and we see another player going down there quickly from Moruga, Diego Phillip. It's been a hard slug for these players, and it's beginning to show. It's not the easiest of conditions by any stretch of the imagination. And again, it's all about cramps. Players, this is testing everything. Or every muscle in their body seems to be getting a good workout in this game, because it's so demanding, so physically demanding of them. 1-1 the scoreline in the meantime, and it seems as if Phillips is going to step off. He has to. The throw, though, is not a very good one. In fact, it has slipped out of his hands. There's a shot going towards goal. But again, Elliott's effort is wide of the mark. So Pleasantville and Moruga level peg in here at 1-1. Trying now to try and get a separation here. Remember, it was Pleasantville who scored first, and Moruga found an equalizer. Can somebody do a similar thing here now? There's a big battle going on, going forward here now. Philip Guide plays a nice little ball inside. Joseph is there. No shot, at least not just yet. And Phillips looking for an angle, but he can't get it back to Elliott. And the ball is taken away, but they get possession once more and driving forward again. Brilliant ball played down the left-hand side for the man who just came on. He doing well, Che, but the ball is chipped in at the back post. Phillips is unable to keep it in, and then eventually the goalkeeper claims it. But you could just see the pass, trying to get it over there, Che Jones, but he couldn't get the handle on it. But they may still get another bite at the cherry here. And back on his feet there, Diego Phillips, not taking any chances. And another player goes down. So it's been a real tough assignment for them. The field in the first game was tough, given the amount of running and the amount of sliding and that has happened on a field that is already saturated with water. So the medical team or the physio is having a hard time even getting to his man. It's almost like he's afraid to step in the mud. And the player in the meantime is being assisted by his teammate. So you could see that calf muscle there really beginning to tighten. So Young is the man who has to limp off. 61 minutes gone so far. I mean, the 62nd minute of play. So no additional goals in the second half so far. But it's been a good spell for Pleasantville. Can they do what they did in the first half, which is take the lead? So can they take the lead for the second time in this game and possibly hold on to it this time? That's the big question. But given the surface, no lead is safe. And the ball again runs to Elliott. He does well, gets it inside. Philip getting the ball over. The goalkeeper again was at the first post, but the ball was behind him and it just hit the back stanchion and went out. So 1-1 the score line here in Moruga. And the ball now being played in midfield. Che Young trying to run with it. He's just come on, but having a tough time adjusting to the conditions here. Everything now is at breakneck pace, and the ball doing its own thing, still stopping at certain points on the pitch and creating a nice spectacle for the spectators, but it's tough for the players. Here now is Williams again. He goes down trying to get the ball out and doing well, Phillips. And actually this is Philip Guide running with it and trying to get the ball in, but it's headed away nicely. Can Jones they're trying to bring something forward. Now Moruga, Morales and company trying their best here, but they're being pinned back by a determined Pleasantville at the moment. Pleasantville in blue, Moruga in the white tops. And everything is just being thrown forward with the hope that something happens. And but this is going to be Moruga's ball, says the referee. Thrown down quickly, and they get it back. And Jones loses out here. Nice ball played up there, but again, good sturdy defending, keeping the ball away from the Wolves here. His guide with Wiley. And here goes Jones down that left-hand side, the new fella, trying to run with the ball, and like so many others before him, having a difficulty doing it. His back is turned and the ball is thrown, and he has no idea what is going on. Now a chance here, opportunity here now for LeBron Williams. He pushes it. Can he get it past the keeper? Keeper saves. Brilliant save indeed by Keelan Martin for Pleasantville, because LeBron Williams was running free one-on-one, and he took aim, tried to do the smart thing, tried to slip it past the keeper, but again he got it too close and the goalkeeper made the save. So what a great opportunity there for him. He just couldn't get it past an alert Martin, who you must credit for a brilliant save indeed. So we remain at 1-1, and we have yet another player going down. This time it's Paulette, Gerald Paulette, who is limping badly, and he may have to be substituted. I'm not sure how much longer he can continue, because right now these players are just running on adrenaline at the moment. Ball stopping in the water again, and this time it's going to be a corner kick to Pleasantville once more. So one bit of goal mode action at one end. Here we are at the other end quickly, as another corner is coming up, and you could see the big fella coming up from behind, waving away there, Ramsey, begging for the ball at the back post. Drilled across and blocked initially by the first line of defense, and they're trying to run out with it, but losing the handle on it. The return ball is in, and it's headed, but only towards goal, where he was really trying to head it in the opposite direction. Luckily for him, he headed it up in the air, and the goalkeeper was able to come and claim it. Here they come again. This could be more problems for them. LeBron Williams looking. Can he keep it in? He tries to go for a run again. He shakes off one man, Che Williams, and then he's brought down, and that is going to be a free kick. Ramsey went sliding in there. In fact, he took out both his teammate and LeBron Williams, and LeBron Williams has gotten the worst of it, as he was really trying. He was leaning on one man, and the second man came from behind and wiped them both. And Williams checking on the ankle there, but it wasn't even the man he's basically pointing at, Philip Guide. It wasn't Philip Guide who went in there with that tackle. The two men involved there was Che Jones, and it looked coming over was Akini Ramsey, was the one who slid in at the back and wiped out both men. So, but it's a free kick in a dangerous position for Moruga, and the referee is going to book Ramsey. So now we have a free kick, but the man who normally would finish these is off the field, LeBron Williams, but Terrell Thompson is going to do the honors and try to pick out somebody in the area in a white shirt, I would imagine. Here it comes, curls it towards goal, but it's not there. The shot, no shot is taken, and eventually when it came, he muffed it, and now he stays down. So they're all cramping up at every turn. It's not even funny anymore, because players are having such a hard time staying on their feet, because one by one they're just dropping, and you could just see it's cramps everywhere. and it's not the easiest scenario for them. So they will try again. So we just had a bit of action down at this end. Let's see if they switch it quickly up to the other end as Pleasantville drills it forward. And they keep going here now. Phillips trying his best. He's dropped deeper in midfield in the second half, but that pass is a little bit tight. And another ball played forward again. LeBron Williams is there, but guess who's there with him? Elliott. And he is very, very, very capable. Mr. Cool at the back there. And he's won a goal kick for Pleasantville. 1-1 the scoreline as we approach minute number 70 in this game. And the pass forward is a good one. Played further upfield, but that is intercepted. And now Philip, the goal scorer, trying to get something going forward to his team. The ball, though, is still in front. He has a snapshot straight at goalkeeper Turner. And he accepts it gleefully. That was a shot from Wiley from distance. Another ball played up there. They're trying to really muscle their way forward. And probably just using his hands there just a little bit. Travell. Kind of a game. One, then the next, then the next, then the next. And they just keep going at each other here. Players falling all over the place. Cramps, bruises, injuries, you name it. And the field allows for it. Plus instances like that. It's another foot race. And again, they have a chance. He's still going. This time, he gets it past the goalkeeper. This time, LeBron Williams breaks the deadlock and gives Moruga the lead. It's 2-1 now in the 72nd minute. It was always on the cards. From the moment he starts to run, the ball is played. It's not going to run away from him. It's always going to stay with him. And all he had to do was place it this time. The previous occasion, the goalkeeper made the save. This time, LeBron went the other way, and he was able to hit pay dirt. So 1-1, the scoreline. Now it's 2-1 in favor of Moruga, with under 20 minutes left. So all to play for, and I would imagine another player stays down. So it's been a tough ask for them. And we have another Moruga player on the ground. Players are having a real hard time on their feet, because it's really that kind of a surface, and they could see Williams there really overjoyed as he feels in his heart that he has done the business for his team. The challenge for them now is to hold on to this lead. It's not going to be easy, but again, instructions as they both kind of retreat to their respective positions and get ready to go at it again. Two to one now. Will it stay that way? That's the big issue here. And Pleasantville, what is their reply? Elliott, he decides he's going to hit it upfield quickly, but it's coming the other way. And look who's there again. That man Williams. He feeds it. He's still looking for it, and that's getting out of danger there. Tries to play this one in behind it. Midfield to Williams again. He thought about a shot. Hits it. Brilliant save. Martin. For the second time in the game, he has denied LeBron Williams a goal when it looked certain that this was going in. He thought of hitting it with the right and hit it well, but it was magnificently saved by goalkeeper Kalen Martin. And now another player is down, this time from Pleasantville, as they seem to be just dropping every time there is an attack or a tackle. Players are staying down because their muscles are being pushed to the limit here, and there isn't much that they could do about it. And you could just see it's just the cramps for Moruga. They're going to make a substitution, it looks like. And yes, they are, because it seems as if Diego Phillips is going to stay off the field, and in his place it will be Anthony Arundel. So they're waiting for yet another player to arrive in the area. And here comes the kick. They're going to play it short. No, he waves off the man to play it short. But that man played short. What he does, he pulls a defender out of the area. So now, can they get something? But there's nobody at the back post. Eventually they decide to play it short. Now they're trying to get something going. He may lose it out. In fact, he does lose it out. And they now have to scramble back. But Anthony, who just came on, is able to get into the game quickly. And LeBron Williams is there again and tries a back heel. Able to run with it, but loses the handle on it and allows the goalkeeper to come and claim it. So it's a real slug at the moment here. And just for this period, it just seems as if Moruga has found a second gear. I don't know if that is possible in these conditions, but they just seem to be moving and getting to the ball a little bit quicker than the Pleasantville players. And more importantly, they're getting the ball into those danger areas. And in the background, you could see Phillips being taken off on the stretcher. And here's a ball played downfield, but to the ground. And off we go with Joseph again, trying to get there, but he can't get it because another strong tackle. And to making the tackle, down stays the player. This has been a recurring theme. Morales this time stays down. Joseph not happy because he cannot take the throw quickly. And Morales, he now is struggling. And plenty of work. Got the shuttles that they play in the game as well. And it's more cramps and more cramps. It's like a recurring theme. And the players the two players or the two attendees who were trying to bring Diego Phillips off the field, bring him around on the stretcher, were having a hard time lifting him up. So he eventually now has to walk. The two guys, they're holding the stretcher, the board, and Phillips is just trotting along. He's so big, he's probably 200 pounds, probably 250, and they can't lift that, certainly on a board like that. So he will have to make the long trek around. It's all part of the Intercol action out here in Moruga. Time for the big throw. Akini Ramsey for Pleasantville. Given a lot of height. The ball is hit, the shot comes, and this time Phillips scoops it over the bar. He was aiming for that far corner, but he got too much under it and probably didn't even realize he had more time to probably line up a better effort on goal. But 79 minutes time now becoming a factor here. Not sure how much added on time. We should have some added on time because we've had so many stoppages in this game already. Still battling there. Elliott looking for somebody to get it upfield for him, and eventually gets it to Ramsey, and Ramsey just hits it up the road. Chance here for Joseph, but he can't get the handle on it, and it's going to be a goal kick, says the referee. So Joseph doesn't like it, but there's the big fella coming around. The two youngsters who they sent really had no hope of lifting him up. He's a good 100 pounds heavier than both of them. And so he comes over, but he's all smiles because his team is leading right now. And that makes the pain that little bit more bearable. A ball played forward now. Can they get the cross in? opportunity here and trying to get it inside, but the goalkeeper leaves it and it goes through his legs. Somehow he gets a block on it and it stays in. Can they get a shot on it now? And there is LeBron Williams trying to curl it with the outside of the boot, but he can't do it, and eventually now it's played across on that far side, still going, and maybe just able to hold it there. They're still battling for it. Lynch throwing to Pleasantville, not a powerful one, and they eventually get it up, but it's still going to be Pleasantville's ball. Chris Jones wants to take it quickly, not being allowed to do so, as another player stays down way downfield. So they really, as we say, can't stay on their feet. Almost every time there's a tackle, and demand that is being placed on the muscles of these young men. Again, you could see the ankles, the calf muscles, the hamstrings, the thighs. It's just all over for some of these youngsters. And but to their credit, they just get the treatment and then they're back at it again, over and over and over, as we see the tension in that leg. And he will have to go off again. No doubt Philip Guide, he's had a pretty good game so far in this game. Will he be able to come back? They'll need him. But it's Pleasantville's ball all the same. 82 minutes gone, but we've really lost so much time because of these stoppages. And we have another player down on the field as well, just a little higher up, but he's off the field at the moment, wanting treatment. And it looks as if Ramsey is also off the field. He is trying to get some additional treatment as well. So a tough afternoon for these men. This might very well go down as the toughest game that they've played in their collective lifetimes. This is really a brute of a surface on which to operate. Ball thrown in, and good defense again from Moruga. The home team really trying their best here, and Pleasantville just wilting a little bit under the demands, under the pressure that is being put on them right now by Moruga. They just seem to have something extra at the moment. It's almost like they get that little extra. Can he get the ball across? Still going. Can he get it across? He chips the keeper, who makes the save again. Really, he needed to get the ball inside to LeBron. That's probably where he needed to go with it. But he kept going, and if you look to his right, he has his man there, but he just kept going with it. And in the end, it was saved by the goalkeeper. That was a brilliant work by Smith. But Pleasantville not out of the woods as yet. Moruga probing again, trying to see if they could get this corner in, headed away. But only just. Where is the shot? Comes low, still just kept away, and then eventually played upfield. But they can't turn with it. Che Jones running away with it now. Can he keep going? He's really stretching the socks of his defender, but he runs into what is known as the quagmire, and the ball just kind of dies there when it gets into the effort trying to get it out of there. And an infringement is spotted by the referee. It occurred right in front of him. I'm really surprised they're not making more substitutions, because players are dropping really at every turn. And we do have another player on for Pleasantville. Coming on briefly there, Salandi, Shane Salandi. And again, it's just backs and forward. It comes up, it goes down. It comes up, it goes down. And here's another chip ball into the area. Not a problem here. The goalkeeper is coming. He doesn't take it cleanly, does he? It was a 50-50 ball. But on that occasion, the referee said Smith was infringing on the goalkeeper. But goalkeeper Keelan Martin. Might have conceded 2, but boy, he stopped quite a few himself to keep it at 2-1. Can it stay that way? Pleasantville will be hoping not. Here's a lively ball played forward. Is he offside? He's still going. The ball played in, and a simple effort there from Joseph. He could get no power behind it at all. And it's easily picked up by Keelan Martin, who's just running some clock here now. Takes his time. 86 minutes gone. They have a chance to come forward again. They're moving forward, running at the defense. Still going. Brought down. That's going to be an infringement. Is it in the area? The referee takes a look and decides no, it's going to be a free kick. Just Kesney was the man who was bundled over there, and hoping to do there is Collymore, who scored the first goal for Moruga. Can he deliver under 3 minutes, or just about 3 minutes or so left now of regulation time, and plus whatever time added on? But I'm not sure if the referee will want to put the players through this. Here's the shot, and we're coming the other way. Quickly, ball hit upfield, and it's not well played by the defense, but they'll still get a bite of it. They're still battling. Players falling over, and it's going the other way, says referee Hoylas. And they're going to make another substitution. Pleasantville, they're throwing everything into this game now. The number 15, as they really throw everything forward now. Here's the ball played in, collected or not collected. I thought he was going to collect it cleanly, but this time the ball is taken over the line, and it's going to be a corner kick. Field, and they also taking their time. Here's the ball played in. The goalkeeper is coming. He's having problems. The shot comes. No, it does. Yes, eventually, and he scores. That is the knockout punch that they were looking for. And eventually, it came off the boot of Joshua Kesney. So in the 89th minute of play, it's now 3-1, and Moruga, here is the first attempt. The goalkeeper came, couldn't really get the handle on it. He was caught in no man's land, but then falling over. Kesney kept his balance and got enough on it and hit it into an open goal. So 3-1 it is now, and the goalkeeper now is down, and he too needs some assistance, but he seems to be okay again, as Pleasantville, who scored first, now have 3 unanswered against them, and they can't seem to buy a goal right now. They can't even seem to get a good attempt at goal. They're looking for, decides he's going to get rid of it, and now they're asking him to do it again, because he didn't blow the whistle to start the game. The players just started the game on their own steam. So frustration for Pleasantville as they get the chance now to get the ball forward. And Elliott getting it out here now. Chance for them to probably get it upfield quickly. Salandi still trying to get out there and do something with the ball. Not much by way of composed play at the moment. Phillips, who scored that opening goal so long ago in the 4th minute. And now Moruga rolling again. Oh, the ball stuck in the mud. He was trying to make a pass, but then the ball just seemed to stick right as he was about to hit it. And that threw off his timing and his contact with the ball. But what a comeback by Moruga. They got the equalizer before the half, and now they have 2 unanswered late in the day, one in the 72nd and the third in the 89th. And they now will be looking to just finish this off here. We're already playing in a minute or so of added on time. How much more will the referee allow? Moruga on the move, looking like a totally different team now. This one's stuck in the mud, and they're still trying to get it up, doing the smart thing, trying to play it down the sides of the field. And It eventually forced a poor clearance, and they have a through, which will take some time, I would imagine. Collymore, he decides to throw it quickly, and he gets it to Williams. Williams is brought down, no fouls, but Williams now stays down and trying his best. That is going to be an infringement. Yes, it is. So it's going to be another free kick to Moruga. They lead by 3-1 with, as we play added on time here, 4 stoppages and injuries. So can they even add another one to go further into the lead? The cross is by Terrell Thompson. He hits it in, but it's played away. Moruga still with a chance. The ball's still messing, and we have another Pleasantville player staying down on the near side here. And still battling for it, quickly going across there. Lynch. They get the ball inside. Can they slip the man? It's another opportunity here. Where is the shot? Still going. And they still have possession though. And the ball just scoops up in the air. And everybody's battling hard here, trying their best. And no, says the referee's assistant, it's going to be a goal kick to Pleasantville. They trail in by 3-1. They need a little miracle here. And they have to try to get the ball into the danger zone. Here they are on the move. That's good collection. Still going, but then the ball is stopping in the mud. And Che Jones battling hard, but he can't get the handle on it. And eventually it's cleared away by Moruga. Pleasantville, though, not giving up, trying their best. Here's Elliott. He is trying to get it forward, but even he, who has been so polished in the first half or so, can't really get the handle on things, because it's so tough for him. And he's not really a physical player, he's more of a finesse player. And this is not finesse condition. Pleasantville with a chance here now. Nobody seemed to want to take it. It should be a free kick. And maybe Elliott might come and try to get the ball into that danger zone for them. The problem is they have a player right in front of the goalkeeper. If he only touches the ball there, he's offside. So Moruga just has to be smart. The ball is played in, but they get possession and they hit it upfield. We're into the 5th minute of added on time here now, which is understandable because of all the stoppages we've had in this game. But how many more minutes will we have? The referee says it's a throw-in to Pleasantville. They trying to get numbers forward now. Akini Ramsey, he's been through the wars, you could tell. He's given all that he has, and that's it. The final whistle goes. A big win for the home team as they celebrate a 3-1 come from behind victory over Pleasantville. Moruga can dance and sing all the way home. They won't have far to go, but it certainly was worth the wait for them. It was Tyrese Phillip who opened the scoring in the 4th minute for Pleasantville as they took a 1-0 lead. Brandon Collymore's header in the 36th minute made it 1-1, and that was the scoreline at the half. And then in the second half, LeBron Williams with a beautiful finish made it 2-1 in the 72nd minute, only for Joshua Kesney to seal the deal in the 89th minute. And 3-1 is what has these Moruga players singing and dancing under very demanding conditions here at the spanking new stadium, the multipurpose complex here in Moruga. But as they dance and sing, this is where we're going to have to leave you for this evening with the news that Moruga have just beaten Pleasantville by 3-1 and send their fans into raptures.
Jata itu.